Hello, my fellow HBICs. How you doing this lovely morning, afternoon, or evening? How are you all? Like my new glasses? That's actually a lilac, but it looks white, but whatever. Let's talk. Let's talk first about me selling myself. If you need help with one-on-one coaching, please reach out to me at manifestingwithKimberly@gmail.com. All the things that I offer for coaching are in the Dropbox below, and they are in the little screens that you just watched or probably skip through. Okay? So if you need help figuring out what the fuck's going on, where your manifestation is, reach out to me there. Okay? Also, I have a weekly channel membership, Google Meet thingy. It's a weekly zhuzhing, not a weekly marinating. We've been dabbling with like discussing topics and then sharing our successes or like our birds before lands and fun things like that. We're dabbling with that right now. I enjoy that because it's better than marinating in your shit. Yeah? Okay. So there's the channel membership. So come for your weekly zhuzhing. I also go live on most Wednesday evenings here on YouTube. I also go live on my TikTok. I love TikTok. I love YouTube. I've been, trying to be a little more active on Instagram, trying to show some Instagram some love. Okay. Whatever. Don't talk about that shit. Let's get to the topic. Okay. I was doing a coaching call today, and this came up, and I'm like, this is fucking good. This is good. And you know what? I think a lot of people are doing this shit. Okay. Sometimes when we are manifesting things, I always say, don't try to control the how. Don't try to control the how. Your subconscious mind does not need your assistance in bringing about manifestations, meaning it doesn't need your help getting it here. It just needs you to focus in the right place. Yes? Keep your dominant thoughts on the right things so it can bring you your fucking shit. Yeah? But what it doesn't need is help getting it here. And I think some people get so set on how the manifestation should play out. And I don't think that you're even consciously trying to control the how. Let me give you an example. If you are trying to manifest a specific person back, meaning it's an ex, and this person is now in contact with you, they are still dabbling with third party, and they sometimes bring up third party and how they're considering staying with third party or going back to third party. Just something that doesn't sound like they're coming to you. Yes? And in those moments, don't get me wrong, I know that hurts. I know that would hurt to hear that. Yes? But to me, that's a circumstance. That's still not going to stop your manifestation from coming in. So when things like that play out in the 3D, some of you are looking at those circumstances as, okay, but if that happens, if they go back to third party, I can't get my manifestation now. Now my manifestation isn't going to come because that's going to hurt my feelings too much. So that must mean I can't have my manifestation. And that's not the right thinking. That's not the right thinking. Our focus, our thoughts, right? Yes, they need to be dominantly on what you want to manifest, but also we work on our self-concept to get us to the point of feeling amazing about ourselves, getting people to reflect our self-concept, right? That's why we work on self-concept, honestly. But it's also so that we aren't so fucking triggered with the 3D. When your self-concept is zhuzh, it makes it easier to deal with undesirable circumstances. Now, your SP going back to a third party is not a desirable circumstance, and I'm so very aware of that. I am. But it does not mean that your manifestation is never coming. Sometimes your 3D is catching up to your old patterned shitty fucking thinking. What you're experiencing in your 3D, good or bad, it is the manifestation of your previous dominant thoughts. So whatever they were, good or bad, that's what's out here right now. But it doesn't mean that manifestation is not in your future. Even though time's an illusion. But it doesn't mean your manifestations are coming. Just because you have a dead set plan of how the manifestation should show up, doesn't mean if it doesn't go exactly the way you think it should, it doesn't mean your manifestation's not coming. Some of you are giving up at this point. I'm keeping it real with you. I know it's not easy dealing with third parties. I know it's not easy dealing with SP showing up, not reflecting the new work we've been doing on our self-concept, right? And when they're not the version we prefer. I know that's not fun. I know that can be difficult. I know it can. But that is precisely why I teach you to say fuck the 3D. Fuck the 3D. Meaning the 3D no longer has power over you. It is old, dead thoughts. That's it. It does not determine whether your manifestation shows up or not. It does not. We put conditions on our manifestations and we need to just let them go. I don't mean let them go and you can't think about them. That's not what I mean. I mean, let go of trying to control how they show up. I was asked the other day, why can't we control the how? Quite frankly, I believe we are limitless beings. You hear me say it all the time on my channel, yeah? In theory, I suppose we could control the how. But let me put it to you like this. Letting you control the how, it will be done probably from your ego mind, probably. Do we want your ego controlling the how manifestation comes? Or do you want your God power subconscious mind to bring your manifestation and let that control the how? Your ego, human mind, or godlike subconscious? And by godlike, I mean God being within us, giving us the power to create. So instead of godlike, we'll say God is, or God it is, right? The power of Christ compels you. No, the power of Christ, or God, or source, our human ego mind. Which one do you think is going to bring manifestation quicker and easier? Ego or God? I don't know. I don't want to control the how with my fucking ego. I want the God to bring my shit. Your subconscious mind isn't testing you. Your subconscious mind is not deliberately taking a long time to bring your manifestation. Your subconscious mind is fucking bringing your manifestation, but it's working with what the fuck you're giving. Meaning your subconscious can only work with the tools you provide it. And by tools, I mean your dominant thoughts. And if your dominant thoughts are in the fucking shitter, or they're in paranoid mode, meaning I'm trying to manifest this. I'm trying to make this my dominant thought. But if you give me this, then that means I can't have what I want. And I don't want that to happen. I do not want this to happen. I don't want that to happen. Or that means I can't have my manifestation. So that becomes your dominant thought. You living in fear of what might show up. Or if it shows up this way, you're living in fear, facing that all the time. And then you want manifestation to show up out of nowhere. See what I'm saying? Are you feeling me? Stop putting conditions on your manifestation. Stop saying things, stop thinking from the mindset of, if SP does A, B, and C, that means I can't have manifestation. No, nothing means you can't have manifestation. Nothing can stop you from getting your manifestation. Nothing. But your subconscious, the God state, your higher consciousness is working with the tools you are providing it. Do you hear me? The tools you're providing it. Are you providing your subconscious dominant thoughts based on the having of your desire? Or are you providing it dominant thoughts based on sometimes in the place it should be on the having of your desire, and the rest of the time fearing that if this happens or this happens or that happens or this happens, then my manifestation can't come? You're putting it on lockdown. You're putting it in resistive mode. You are. Don't do that. Stop putting conditions. Stop fearing how your manifestation will come. Get the chains off your manifestations. Let them flow in. Keep your mind focused on the having of your desire. Work on your self-concept, and your fucking shit will come. It will. It'll come. Okay? I hope that made sense. I think it's going to be a fucking short video. I don't think that'll happen anytime soon. So enjoy it. And on that note, get your thoughts right, get your mind right, and get your fucking shit. Be good. Be good. Stop restraining your manifestations. Okay? Love you all. See y'all in a day or two.